How we doing? Wonderful.
I'm down to just the clerical work, filling in blanks.
And it was Kanga.
Yeah.
Kanga.
Not Jenga. Kanga.
Kanga's Khan without the con artist.
Or Kanga from Winnie the Pooh. The mother kangaroo.
Didn't know that one.
Well, now you do. It's Kanga and Little Roo. You're gonna get your mind.
Where did a miss go from?
What?
Where did a miss go?
Innis is a miss.
A nis is a miss?
E-N-I-S. Innis.
I apologize for any of my horrible, horrible accents.
There'll be more.
There will be more. Especially if we're going to keep playing while you're using that accent.
Does it remind you of home?
No, it does not.
At least this one is more consistent than the sliding accent you had earlier.
Thank you.
Let's put a Ouija planchette on a map of Germany. Change as the planchette moves.
Phenomenal.
I just got myself under control, man. Okay.
He's the boss. He's supposed to be funny.
I don't have to play, I just have to laugh.
He's got you. It's free and easy.
I hope these drinks are free and easy.
3 kappa.
That ain't easy.
That ain't free.
Do a job.
What time is it?
It's time to go.
No, is it daylight?
Yeah, it'd be early morning, roughly.
What are we doing day drinking?
We obviously need a job.
You have a job.
You gotta go to that mountain.
So if you don't want it, let me know. I'll give another party the job.
No, we take it. We got it.
Reset the cameras.
Yeah, I just did. I've been periodically doing it.
Hands down, it's us. We got it. We are the
Yes.
Oh,
we are the half and half.
Excellent.
Very creamy.
I'm just gonna file that away.
We're a half and half adventuring party.
Yes, you are.
You got something in your eye there, jerk.
Do I? I don't by chance see a Mia around here.
We're going due south.
I don't know.
You just let him wander.
Just the ball. Wayfair striking.
So are we headed to the mountain? Where are we going?
Yeah. What are our horses' names?
Do we have horses?
You guys have 2 horses in the party, as I said earlier.
One has a horse with no name.
I thought we had to rent to revive.
You guys have 2 horses. If you need to rent more, you can.
Oh,
Okay.
I assume you want 2 horses. If not, I can take them away.
No. We'll double up.
If we don't have horses, it takes us twice as long to get to the mountain.
no, we'll take those horses.
Twice as long to get paid.
You know, one of those great things about being a halfling is
We can
owning
share.
your own horse.
Great thing about half and half. When you shake it, you don't get cream.
No, you get a slug to the face.
It's a bartending joke. Never mind. I tried. Get on your horse. Yeah.
Get on our high horses.
Okay, I appreciate you.
Look at his horse. His horse is amazing.
So, knowing your rough job, you need to select your spells before we get there.
Very true.
Yeah. I suggest putting a little plus next to the spells you're picking.
We'll get you a new sheet next time you play a character, so feel free to mark the shit out of that one.
I need a second sheet.
Hey!
Also have an erase.
You have a little racist?
Whoa!
They're called halflings.
I got an eraser if you need it.
Ooh, second level. I feel like traps are gonna be everywhere. So I mean,
How fast are these horses?
Horse speed, 1 horsepower.
Horse.
I believe an actual horsepower is roughly 7 horses. Or 1 horse is equal to 7 horsepower.
Is it a cold area we're going into?
Mountains are a little chilly, but it's not going to be anything you need a spell for.
Not a little too wild food. Well, food. Okay, I moved. I hit my 5 spells.
Oh, yes.
Did you just develop an accent?
I only hit my 5 spells.
Are we from Russia? What's happened? We're going to the mountains and now we're from Russia.
Finley is from Russia.
Finley, where are you from? Where did you fail?
Finley's from up north.
The deep north.
The deep north.
I do not know where I'm from.
Oh boy.
I refuse. I would be the only one to not have an accent.
It's
Well,
alright.
there's always time.
There's Kenga. Kenga's ain't got an accent. Yeah.
Tim can't do accents consistently, so he just tries not to.
Have you heard Shin?
I have.
My name is Dirk.
Have you met her?
I am convinced Dirk does not have an accent. This is the result of a traumatic head injury.
Are you sure you ain't a doctor?
I am
More
sure
was
I am
Dirk
not
over
a doctor.
there.
You might want Finley to take a look at you.
You ain't got a spell to cure this handsome. I'll remind you, I have a 10 in charisma.
I see we have a cross class into Bard coming up. Just gonna put away this map. We don't need it anymore.
We won't be returning for the foreseeable future. Okay.
Where is it?
Okay, so we were two horses.
Yes.
What are our horses' names, Amiss?
What would you like to call our horses? Horses! I was thinking Mr. Name.
What was that, Mr. What?
This horse's name.
What's the name?
So you have Nene and No Name.
Oh, you're losing pieces here. Oh my gosh.
So I'm making a mistake of drinking, sitting down.
I forget, do we have any general equipment on us? Like ropes and other...
Hold on, we're still figuring out horse names here. I got Mr. Nene, Mr. No Name. So we got in
Nay,
it.
nay, and no nay. Nay in another language means no anyway, so it's all the same. Treasures horses.
Nay!
I had a pen somewhere.
Here, you can borrow this.
I need a pen.
Here's an entire box.
I have a pencil.
Oh, do you want your...
See? It's 0.7 millimeters.
I had a real pen though.
Oh gosh.
Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone forever.
I am not okay with Mr. No Name. So mean.
He's a quiet
It's
horse.
okay, I will love Mr. No Name.
Fine, we can name the other one. We can name the other one Hunter.
No,
No.
it's fine.
No name.
Either way, no nay is no name.
One of them talks too much, another one doesn't talk at all.
Nene has enough name for the both
Okay, no,
of them.
with No Name. You guys can deal with the loud one.
Nene has enough nay for the both of them.
I was like, I know I have a pen.
Back in my home country. We name every horse as Nay in the name.
Back in Oklahoma.
Oh. Welcome to One Shots.
Good times. So,
Yes.
you pass a few caravans, you keep going. On horseback, you can get there around nightfall if you push for it. or you can make camp and strike in the morning. So would you like to arrive there at night, or would you like to postpone a little bit, sleep in the wild, and then...
Wait, we're sleeping otherwise.
I
It's not
vote
the wild.
sleep.
Well, you wouldn't be sleeping. You can either push on and then at nightfall arrive and attack, or sleep and attack in the morning.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I suggest we take a nap.
A nap sounds good to me too.
Like an 8-hour nap.
Let us take a nap on the floor in the grass.
I wish you were a dwarf.
I'm just a little halfling.
It was an import.
King, you look like you have 1,000 yards there. Are you going to be okay?
Dang it.
His accent is just so hard to listen to, coming from the high-pitched pipes of a halfling.
He's the one human.
He's happening.
You should have been a human.
I am a human.
Or you should have been a halfling.
He's
Three halflings.
Three halflings. We're little halflings. Oh, gee. What are your thoughts, Kinga? What are your thoughts?
Turn around, run home.
Well, I think I definitely don't want to go wandering into a kobold's den after riding all day.
That's fair.
That sounds like a very good idea.
I'm okay with stopping.
Kanga, do you know any stories about kobolds?
Of course I know stories about kobolds. Every town has stories about kobolds. The most famous one is, the kobold ate my baby.
Please continue.
And I will sing a ditty about kobolds eating some farm couple's baby.
I see you played it.
Oddly enough, it's comedy. Funny lyrics song.
Touche.
Phenomenal.
So, in the story, it mentions how they wait for the farmers to sleep because kobolds are nocturnal.
I was hoping to get to sleep.
You can sleep. It'd be better than attacking at night when they're awake.
Mm-hmm. So we
We
want to
should-
attack during the day when they're sleeping.
I believe we should post a watch. Take turns keeping an eye.
I know a guy in the corner. He sells them $10 a piece. You need a watch?
I'll take
Rattle.
I'll take third watch. Who wants first, second, and fourth?
Who made you leader?
I'm making a suggestion. You're welcome to chime in any time on this.
Why'd you start at 3? Why you choose 3?
Why the third shift?
I feel like a third shift is going to most likely see the most action, and I want to be first awake to punch him in the face.
I didn't know you were some kind of fighter.
You should be 4.
It should be 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Because then the sun might be coming up when you need to see things.
He makes a good point. So he's got 2 good ones here. Do you? No? Oh, my apologies. He's a sharp mind.
You're a half elf, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have ears?
Don't have pointed ears. They can't grow beard. And short and thin by comparison to
Very lithe.
5'7". So he's only an inch or so shorter than I am, but weighs like half as much as I do.
So I'm the tall one of the party.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take 4th watch. So we're going to get a fire going.
Libby and Boss never went around again.
I mean, I'll
I'll go with first watch.
I'll take third.
Second.
wonderful.
Don't
Phenomenal.
you mean Wunderbar?
Wunderbar.
The planchette keeps moving.
Yes.
Bartender. Bartender that's empty.
Ah, what do you want? What do you want?
How much you have, bartender?
We go with yes.
Cheers.
Frost.
That'll be 3 kappa.
Frost.
I used to have a drink back in the war.
Wait, was that really 3 copper? That's the dredges.
It was my drink.
The dredges of your drink. It is mostly ice.
You're gonna argue that that's half off?
It should be free. It is ice with some flavor.
It is also only
You think
a
my
half a
drinks are nothing but water? Use
drink. It is like mostly a backwash.
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 Back water, backwash.
I need to make it weird.
It's made from fresh sucablia.
I'm going to treat that as a rhetorical question.
I'm gonna go gather some firewood nearby.
So would anyone else like a drink?
Can I have a real drink? Too much.
You wanted a drink? You bitched it was
I
low.
have to drive. In approximately 3 hours.
This is on you.
Sleep on the couch. Don't trust me.
It's okay, I can drive a stick.
I look for firewood. We get fire going.
He's so Russian.
So, who's up first? Actually, yeah, gotta get the fire going. Not getting in the way of roleplay.
I will begrudgingly
What do we
help
need
you.
fire when I have
Find some
light spell?
firewood.
I have light spell. We do not need fire.
How long does light spell last?
I have no idea. I have never used it.
Does light spell provide warmth?
No.
Probably not. I have never used light spell. I just got it off of a pamphlet that is dying.
I love the idea of the kid with a pamphlet for spell.
It lasts about 10 minutes.
It only lasts 10 minutes. Maybe to get fire. It says so in the subtext. I already read that there.
There's asterisks with little text.
Don't
I,
worry, I'm going to go
Do I
find
get to
us
keep
some
this
more.
drink?
I will help find. I will
Oh, that
find kindling so that we can make this fire.
What weapon do you have?
What do I have?
You had a comma in the
I
dagger.
have come on a dagger.
You could.
What's a comma?
That's his punctuation.
It's a very
I have the power of speech.
sharp punctuation. How do you describe it? It's like a miniature sickle almost.
Oh, you have a curry gamma. You have the gamma part, but without the curry, the chain, and the ball.
No, comma.
Come on.
Comma, also Japanese tool.
Not gamma, comma.
Yeah.
Can I Google?
No, I understand what you're saying. The accent, I'm
What is this
messing it up.
They're different tools.
It is that.
Yes.
Okay.
They're very similar, but they're different. But anyways.
Can I have a try drink? I need to sober up a little bit.
Okay. So I have caffeine. I got excesses. I have ginger soda, Sprite, Coke, Pepsi, Fanta, 7-Up,
I'll go with Fanta.
Dr. Pepper.
Fanta.
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 Fantastic.
I'll go back to my home country. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Does anyone have an axe?
We do not need an axe.
We want firewood.
Yeah.
We can find scrap wood, can't we?
Do we?
Yes.
Also, monk strong, punch like Minecraft. You can. Your fists are strong as steel.
Sure.
You.
Find some related branches and go to town.
That's awfully nice of
You
you.
can. I can also climb trees and cut small limbs down.
I'll throw you up there. Unless you're good at climbing.
I am actually somewhat skilled at climbing.
Halflings get bonuses.
I'll race you to the top.
We do.
Please do. Please do. Pull out your dice.
What which dice do I?
D20 is what you need for basically everything you'll ever need to live
Okay.
for.
Alright, so I'm just
Oh,
going
so
to
it's
this
easy.
side. Okay. So what am I doing? We're rolling? to see
For climbing?
if this is
Yeah.
up?
They would look at their skill for climb,
Okay.
and you would roll your D20 and add that.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
That is a 19, right?
Plus.
So I have 27.
Yes.
I have an 8 because I rolled a 1.
Human stands at trunk. Human stuck at earth. Tiny person climb up like monkey.
I'll find some branches down here.
I can reach the top. I don't need to climb.
And so I got little branches down from the top and just drop down to the ground where you can pick them. I am useful, I think.
The combined power of half and half.
We come back with arms full of kindling and wood.
What is the bard doing aside from laughing, I assume?
I might as well have been also. I'm going to assume we have a tent, and I'm going to put up a tent.
Nice.
Is it dark yet? I can use light to find wood for a fire.
It's dark enough you can use light.
I use light. 10 minutes of light. Isabel.
The story of the traveling accents.
I use it well, laddie. If I get to work there.
We've gone from Russia to Ireland.
They're all islands.
We've gone from vodka to whiskey.
Potatoes make vodka too.
Potatoes are originally from Peru.
Bard thinks.
Alright.
I have no comments.
Did everyone bring their rations?
I'm too stuffed. I toss my wood on the ground and I just stare at him because I don't understand.
You were never meant to understand.
Fine, I guess I'll be picking up all the wood for you.
Fine, Geek. And Bard. Who is setting up the tent and hopefully assist, even though I'm way too short to help actually.
You can hammer in the stakes. Because I can't help it. Worry not.
I feel like we should just also. If we go to Britain, it would just.
Oh my God.
So what is going to happen, Shane?
I don't know.
How long can you maintain this for?
I will do my best.
If we go to Britain, I'm buying drinks. And we're gonna see how bad it
There's too
gets.
many pubs you could not in your lifetime. In your lifetime, you could not visit all the pubs that are on the fucking British Isles.
Challenge accepted.
Yep. So, night falls. You all eat. I assume it's trail rations, so it's dry until you soften it back up with either steam or you just suffer through it. First watch comes. So, who's up on first watch?
That's me.
Roll a d20. This is going to be your perception check, unless you have a better skill to see stuff. You also have light.
I have lie. But I already used.
You were not.
You can use light as much as you want.
Oh.
Because
I
light
put a number on that one.
is silly. So,
So.
first watch, you don't notice anything. Everything seems safe. Second watch comes, you wake up the person on second watch. Who do you wake up?
That guy.
Cool. You get woken up for hopefully your intended second shift.
Yep.
Wake up.
I wish I could.
Good thing you did wake up.
I was very tired.
Presumably also.
Unless you have a better idea.
17.
Cool. You notice a few things in the woods, like a few things tingle your ears, but nothing as far as danger or anything in the direction you think the mountains should hold the kobolds.
Yeah, it's good.
It is well past midnight at this point. Third watch, if you so wish to wake whoever it is up.
It's your turn to get up.
The spirit of the cat lady resumes.
Get myself up and go ahead and head outside to take over watch. So I assume rolling perception again?
Yep. Some people can get creative and use other ideas. I'm always welcome to suggestions or things like that.
I wouldn't know it's 60 levels.
How did I say?
I don't know, yeah.
So,
So I have 6,
yep. So perception.
which I did not even write. It's not part of my...
Do you have anything in wisdom?
0.
Zero.
I have
So-
nothing. I am blind.
Perception is very commonly used, so we're gonna put that final score there. Perception and stealth are the two that are usually used untrained.
Perception, the most used skill.
Oh, we need a new battery.
I'll just grab that.
And
So I assume you wake up.
I wake up, I stumble out.
Well, I assume if you do nothing else crazy, you wake him up.
Wait,
Wait,
are you
what?
asking Enos who she wakes up?
Yeah, if nothing,
Okay.
I assume you went to bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Um,
And we're back.
so, what happens?
So, with your amazingly 6 perception score,
I was very groggy, and I'm not a morning person.
the woods are silent. The trees rustle. The moon moves. Time passes. You don't die. Cool. Time to wake him up.
Dirk!
What?
Dirk!
What are you doing?
What do you want?
You're up! I'm done.
Keep it down out there.
No.
I just lied. Go back to sleep.
It's too loud. Be quiet out there.
I'm gonna go find the tree nearby.
I told you to be quiet.
I'm going to climb the tree and attempt to stealth myself in.
Stop trying to climb.
No, he's stealthing into a tree.
I'm going to climb the tree and then I'm going to stealth to keep quiet and keep watch from back here if anything tries to come close to it.
Roll your stealth.
Fuck.
You got this.
That's an 11 total for stealth.
So, looks like he's in the tree's gym. You roll. You good. You go. You make tree. You have made tree.
I look now for. God damn it.
It doesn't
I want to. Now! Here's what I want to do. I want to keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Okay, roll perception. You know this game.
I tried. That's better. 21.
Okay. You do notice that there are kobolds in the area. They're moving around, they're rustling. It seems like they're heading back in a certain direction. They pass by you guys, not noticing you. The fire by now has died down, which is a good thing. So, they don't notice you guys, but they do skirt a little bit towards the east from you, which isn't the direction you quite thought it was, but it's turning to be morning soon, so they're probably all heading back. So, you have a header.
I was gonna say, my thought here is to do something stupid.
What kind of dumb would you like to do?
Could I attempt to trail them without them noticing?
You can attempt to trail them. Noticing them is their job.
I assume a stealth to keep an eye and not be noticed.
Yes. Perception's for eyes, stealth is for nose.
This is very good.
So, your stealth is good.
24.
Good. And now your perception to trail them. So, as he skirts through the woods, alone, in the morning,
Leaving the rest of us asleep.
11.
in Uluven.
I do have 20. I think it's half if I'm stealthing for
What?
movement.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I know those are fine.
Alright.
The important thing is, your eyeballs, they're not working.
I have trouble. But I'm hidden. If I can't
You're
see them,
hidden.
they
Let's
can't
see.
see me.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I should roll. Oh wow, they didn't roll enough to see you. I'm surprised. Oh, you rolled very well on your stealth.
Harry.
You can take a -10 to go full speed, by the way.
No.
Okay. Just offering it.
May be stupid sometimes, but I ain't suicidal.
It's just kobolds. What could go wrong? So,
I'll return to camp.
you trail them a little ways. You probably find out what side of the mountain they're on, like yada yada. You trail them better, so you know closer to where they're gonna go. And so, you're at the point where you can see the cave entrance because by then you heard other noises in the area as others came. So that one you lost. But you track the others and you now know where the cave of the mouth is.
Could I get a rough
The
estimate of
cave of the mouth.
Could I get a rough
I did not
estimate?
misspeak.
Oh, okay.
The cave of wonders.
Is that the name of the cave? The cave of the mouth.
Yes. The cave of the mouth of the mountain.
Is
So what do
there?
you call the mouth of the cave in that case? If it's the mouth of the cave.
It's the opening.
The mouth of cave mouth?
How many could I roughly keep track of like how many I saw? Numbers.
You followed the rustling, so by the time you got there, probably 5 got past you, but after that you see maybe 3 more enter.
Roughly 10 or so that we can expect. We might be seeing more. I get back into camp and I wait for them to wake up.
Cheers.
Cookie, please. Tailing these no-gooders all night has me famished.
So, you eventually ruse naturally. He does not wake you.
I'm irritated to be awake and notice immediately that he's gone. And feel that he's slouchy enough to do these
He's there. He comes back after a while.
I believe that is called a metagaming pigeon.
What?
I'm sorry. What was that? The metagaming pigeon.
I'm already back.
Mr. Pigeon, you forgot your accent.
Can you switch that quickly? Can you do a pigeon and then switch back into the Christopher Walken accent?
Hello.
No, that was a miss. Strike one.
A hit and a miss.
And this. You were saying it's bonus.
Works even better for the pun. Morning, sleepyheads. How was your sleep?
Is it daytime already?
I guess the light.
It's too early for me to be waking up.
I told you shouldn't be using your light spell too late into the night.
I was reading. My pamphlet. I need to memorize these spells.
Hashtag relatable. You can't tell me you don't read at night. We're all nerds here.
You know nothing.
I followed them, and I counted roughly 10. I found the entrance. It's east of here. Not too far.
Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, right, breakfast.
I love how the non-hobbit said, guys, we're missing a meal.
I'll pull up this. I'll break down the 10.
I guess it makes sense, though, because you're like, oh, let me speak in their language. Food.
Yeah, I just checking. I try to speak much in the morning. Like a cat.
I sleepwalk and grab food at night.
I sleepwalk, and then I sleep eat, and I sleep like.
Bartender, some morning Sprite, please.
Oh yes, the morning sprite.
Oy vey, some morning Sprite.
In my brain, it's his parents are an African elder couple.
I like it. So, I'm sure you're aware, Tim, but being a very dark-skinned or tanned elf, but not full drow, some people would be like, eek, that's kind of close to nightmares.
Well, I'm so used to just catching rats from old ladies' basements that I have no idea that I should be terrified of something that looks like
She paid well.
Then why do I only have 2 silver and 5 copper?
Because you have to spend money to live. You have a horse.
I am cute and I'm small and I'm feisty and I get things for free.
You tell that to a barkeep. You tell that to any merchant you meet. I want to see that
I've
happen.
done many dishes.
I imagine it works better in halfling eyes.
Maybe about half as well.
Ha!
Only half and half the time.
The computer quit on you.
Oh, it died.
Well, change battery pack.
We are done.
You need to get a battery.
I need to get a battery.
Mm-hmm.
But I only have 2 silver and 5 coppers. I have no idea how I'm going to afford that.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Which we are currently doing.
I'm enjoying breakfast.
We should get moving. Take your breakfast to go.
I'm just going to glare at you worthlessly enough to file that one away.
Double time for halflings. Makes normal time. Let's go. Short jokes.
We are only 2/3 as fast, by the way, not 1/4.
I actually moved 40 feet.
Shit.
Keep up.
Double time halfling.
Who defines normal time? I think my time is normal. Yours is fast. You silly human.
Good morning. Even though it is afternoon.
It is not afternoon. It
It is
is
my
morning.
time.
It's just past sunrise.
Good night.
Dusk, but don't you know?
What is time if not relative?
So we finished breakfast.
Thank God.
Finished breakfast.
So, you guys finished?
Eating breakfast is like sleep is efficient.
So, you guys finish. You break camp. You take care of everything. Everything's packed up. Luckily, you have horses, not carts, so they can actually follow you into the woods. Since he knows where the cave is, you guys, from experience, can tie your horses a safe distance away up. That way the kobolds, if they flee, don't decide to steal your shit or kill the horse.
I showed no nay a considerable amount of extra 11 feet in the tree prior to moving on.
See, that's where all your money goes. To the horse. Feeding him all them apples and carrots. Am I wrong?
Well, if you loved him the way you loved nay nay.
It's Mr. Nene to you. Madam.
So shun they spect.
You are disrespecting Mr. Nene by just calling him Nene.
Who's going in first? How big is this entrance?
I don't know why, but your accent caught me off guard.
Because it's actually using it.
This was a question for the players.
Oh,
Well, not me.
How do we know?
No.
being small and lithe, I opt to go in first.
How big is the entrance though?
The entrance is the one he found is about 5 foot tall, but it opens up into a walkable area for standard people.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
people.
Yeah.
So,
Are there any objections to me going first?
So, to the audience, if you hear any clickety clackities, it's dog nails.
Hold on, come here, come here. We have this.
guard your cookies.
We have this.
There are cookie thieves about.
Okay, real cookies.
Oh.
So would you like to say hello? I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Can you replace the battery in that one? Good deal.
She does not have a second battery. So that one's dead.
That's difficult to work with.
Did you bring a charger?
I did
Not
not
work under these conditions.
We could be charging it up on these longer ones, but good to know. So, you go undog yourself.
Just should I introduce the crowd to the link?
Yeah, thanks.
Of course.
So the corgi was Mario.
Slight dog break.
Come here. Oh gosh, why struggle? Please help me. This is like, oh goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like all 4 feet on the ground.
There goes the audio.
That is a perfect marker on the audio.
Yeah, the one spike of doom.
Carter
If
headphones.
we forget, we will have only deaf audience members after that.
So,
I ought to go in first.
and Miss is going first. Are you going second? Findy.
Should I go and at least clear the way before having you guys follow? Should we just all single file in?
I think that we should just single file in it. Then we will not leave anyone alone in front or behind.
Good, we shall die together.
I suggest and Miss, me, Kenga, and Findy. In that order.
That sounds like good
Listen
already.
to him boss people around again.
I'm making a suggestion.
He has good suggestion this time.
This time.
Let us go with his way.
Might I suggest you bring up the rear, since you are the fastest?
Good point. I like the way he thinks.
That way, when it becomes time to run, he'll be out of our way.
Fair.
Yeah.
I like the way he thinks.
So, I enter the cave.
So it's you.
No, do
No, he's following back.
He's last.
He's
Oh,
not.
wait, I mean, her, him, me, him.
Okay.
Yes.
Short, tall, short, tall.
Because I'm the healer, I should not go further front.
Ah, then he will also be tripped over when he has to stay.
Exactly.
You can push it out of the way. You're short. Anyways, so what would you like to do? So you're just walking straight in.
I am walking straight in quietly yet cautiously in the hopes of not tripping over anything or being seen by anything.
Okay.
Do we have any
What
torches?
skill check? A torch would be a good idea. As you come in the entryway,
So here I would need stealth, I think.
yes, perfect. I agree.
And probably perception. Since I assume this is a dark cave.
What are trees?
Good assumption.
Or those not trees?
Those are grass, thank you. I was very proud of them. I thought I did well. I'm an engineer and I am wrong.
They're grass.
They're grass. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm now gonna try with the caves. These are now squiggly lines. So, the entrance does come up. It's narrow, but it's 5 feet
An
tall.
hourglass.
It ends up being like 6 or 7 feet tall from here, which is odd because the kobolds don't need to be that tall. But it's probably a naturally formed cave, maybe. Comes up, does a curve of sorts.
It is an hourglass. Oh no, it's not.
You notice this boulder seems to be put here to make you go curved around.
Ah, okay. Now is there a way to crawl over the boulder, or is there space underneath it I can run through?
No, it completely blocks all light. And
I cast find traps.
good.
Aha.
So,
You should have come first!
perception.
Okay. I assume I'm rolling.
Yes.
Okay.
9.
So 9 plus.
What do I have? Oh, 0. It's 9. I have 9.
Okay. So 9 on perception. You do notice it becomes pitch black once you come around this corner. So this boulder is here probably to trap the light. So they're intentionally making it blackout.
So we don't want to cast light because that would draw attention to us.
You also are completely blind without it. Okay. Just reminding you, friendly reminder.
Can I hear anything from where I'm at?
Do a perception check. Or that was your perception check. That's right. You hear a little bit of rustling, but mostly you hear the noise behind you of the forest. Inside, you don't hear much.
Considering I'm both blind and deaf, I look to you and ask if you hear or see anything.
Perception check?
Mhm.
Yes. 16. I'm guessing I don't know.
Plus perception. What's your wisdom?
It's +3.
So put a 3 in the ability one. So this first one. And then you don't need ranks to use it, but it's recommended for most of them. So
Plus 3.
in wisdom, yeah, just put 3. Because that one you'll use a lot.
Okay.
So add 3 to your roll.
So, that was 16. 19.
Perfect. So
No, it's not. It's one blow. Perfect.
you can get over 20. But
Uh,
you do notice a little glint inside. There's something reflecting light. You can't tell what it is. It seems to be about neck level for you. But she did not see it. She actually walked past it.
I see a little glint over here. You missed it, but it was right on this wall.
Considering I still cannot see the glint even after it's been pointed out.
You can after he points it out.
Okay.
He points to the glint. And then do you put your finger on it?
That sounds dangerous.
So you see the glint. What do? How do you show it to her? It seems to be a needle about yay long coming from the
I
wall.
can't just point to it.
Oh, she can see it if you point to it.
I mean, if you can't. Oh, okay.
That's like a needle
I
in
point it.
the haystack. If you point to it,
Look,
they can
there
see
it
it.
is. There is a glint right on the wall.
Okay, I see the glint on the wall.
Or wherever.
So this glint looks almost like a needle pointing into the alleyway, or the tunnel. Thank you. The glint he saw is actually a tight wire. One spot caught the light.
So I see the glint and realize that I should be grateful that I'm only 2 foot. That it's 6 inches.
It would catch him at neck height.
up so because I'm shorter than you. I'm
I
lucky.
duck under the line.
Should you cast a spell?
Probably not. We don't exist.
But is that going to be our only one?
They're kobolds.
I need it for later. I only have, or I cast one when I was first coming in, so I wasted that one because that showed me nothing. Okay.
You didn't waste it.
I didn't waste it. Okay.
That's why you're able to find it.
Oh, okay.
Because it was actually higher than your score gave you, because it's really well hidden.
Okay.
But because you're magic, you were able to find it.
No, wait a minute.
Normally, people can't find traps without being trained.
Did
That gives you a few bonuses and makes you able to.
Did we do this wrong? Because I asked him that he was behind me, but I think Kingo was actually behind me. What was the order that we wouldn't have paid?
Oh, that's true. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's go with that. I don't know what was anymore.
Because that way, he was out of his way to run.
Great. That's what I thought.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, you're short still. So, it wouldn't have been at your neck height. It would have been at his neck height.
Okay.
So,
That's what I pointed out to everyone. Well, look at this little glint. He's not to run into the wire that's going across.
Thank you. Thank you for finding that.
Of course. Are you not grateful for my service to the party?
It's time for limbo.
I draw a dagger, cast light on it.
mm-hmm.
I'm so
You guys need that more than I do.
I'll take the dagger and hold it up above.
When you cast light, you notice the tripwire, now that you guys can see, actually leads up to a few rocks that are loosely above. If that tripwire is tripped, it might cause a cave-in.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
Well, let's just not trip it then.
Is there a way we could cut this wire and have it not? For those of you who cannot see, the DM just gave him a cookie.
What accent is this one?
I do not know.
Being happily short, I very cautiously and slowly continue forward.
Is there a way, if we cut the wire, will it render the trap inoperable?
What skill do you have for a disabled device, and would you like to try?
I have nothing for disabled device. I have escape artist.
That will not help you here. That will help if you're under a rock.
So when the kid kicks in, we're good.
No, he's good. You're fucked.
So you walked under it without noticing it.
Mhm.
You noticed it and pointed it out to the rest of us. I'm gonna kneel and crawl under it.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, it's easy to crawl under or crouch under.
Don't you dare touch it.
Fine. I just figured if we're making a quick escape, it's better to not worry about it.
Just look. Tall person.
So I feel personally attacked by this accusation.
You named us half and half.
I had no such. It was.
I have been
We
talking
voted on
You
it.
named us.
I did not vote for that.
Your name's on the contract.
We both voted against it, but you kicked and screamed until we
I
agreed with you.
remember the day we joined the Adventurers Guild. You filled out the form without us.
That did not even my signature on there.
I may have taken some liberties. But let's not get into that right now. We should need to keep quiet. We need to keep moving.
Thank you, your tall people person should have opposed yourself. Duck.
Alright, you keep your short person problems to yourself.
We have no problems. We are superior race.
I don't know, you sound kind of crotchety to me.
Ah, good one.
Breathe. Very important to breathe.
I just want to swallow without it coming out my nose.
Is that a common problem?
Apparently. Must be a small person thing.
I haven't had enough.
So we continue.
You notice on the boulder, since you can see, and since you had a ridiculous perception check, you find those symbols scratched on it.
I didn't know stone could smear.
It was chips. It was a rough thing.
Who notices it?
What?
Do we all notice it or just one?
You can point it out to them though.
Look, I see 3 things. This one looks like little mountains, and then there's a shoe, and then there's me. What do these symbols mean?
Hey, that rhymes.
Does anyone know how to translate this? Do I know how to translate them? If I know how to translate it.
You guys can all trade it amongst yourselves. I'll hand you the card.
Can we unfold the mountain face?
You can't unfold it. The answer's under the fold. Don't unfold it. I'll stab you.
I'm not unfolding it.
He's just having
Oh, that corner is intentional. Okay.
Yeah, that's to keep it from unfolding naturally.
This looks like hills and a dragon's tooth and the V. I have no idea.
You were doing so good. You were like, let's be creative. And then you gave up.
It could be 2 flowers, you know, because it's got the embellish at the top and it's got the single leaf. So it could be 2
Is that
flowers.
smear or
I
little
think
flowers?
that's, yeah.
Let me double check it's not smear. No, it's not smear. Everything's fine.
I would like to check what little I know about linguistics to see if I recognize that language.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool.
I have linguistic stuff too.
Nice. So, if you want, you can roll since you
I
have
do
it.
that too. Which is a roll 20.
Good
Nice.
start.
The D20.
Yeah.
25.
No, plus 1.
Oh,
15.
nice. So, you both definitely notice it looks like Draconic. It looks like wizards speak. But that might just be their language. Wizards also put it in intelligent locations, not on a freaking rock. At little people height. With your extra knowledge, what languages do you have?
Human and elven.
You'd have 2 more languages.
Are we all supposed to have languages? I have nothing written down.
I know that was
What's your intelligence?
His intelligence is plus 1.
So you could have 1 extra language aside from halfling and human.
Oh, they're crying. I feel like it's cheating now. I don't know what other ones there are. What are different languages?
Giant is a good one, because giant and dragon are the 2 main problems
I'll
in
go
this
with
area.
that one. Giant sounds good enough.
Cool. Low.
No. Hello.
So,
With your linguistics, if you want to take Draconic, it would not be unreasonable, because they're the really intelligent.
considering
problems.
that I have studied spellcraft, I think it would be reasonable to cheat and get myself.
I agree. Also, with your linguistics, I have no problem with that. You can unfold it, and then you can explain to them what the runes mean. I told you guys there were
I'm
giants
so glad.
and
I
dragons.
was not still on.
It's okay.
That piece would have been immortalized.
This camera's still
What have we got?
Does he have to share?
on. If it's illegible, I can tell you what those words mean.
There are no more corners up. Or points.
You took all the tips off.
Face.
Still can't believe you.
I think you take a cross chip.
So,
languages don't always perfectly translate.
Yeah. So these could be different things. The first one is like the ground or dirt. The second symbol is using a tool or a weapon. And the third one could be something that you need or a gift. Can I hand this one?
Yeah. Your wisdom save. Or not a, well, either save or whatever.
A will save?
Yeah.
20? 30?
Nice. So, you remember the kobolds had short spears, and a couple of them had like stick-like items.
Okay. They're getting weapons out of the ground.
Dude, come on, we're supposed to be quiet.
I'm using stage quiet where I'm still speaking normal so you can hear me, but I'm actually being sneaky.
Dark. Is it possible they're farming?
So,
It's not typical kobold behavior.
Are we sure it's the kobolds?
so with your... Actually, roll me either bardic knowledge or something for the kobolds.
I have bardic knowledge. It comes with being a bard. Oh, and that roll wasn't so good.
It's okay.
14.
Yeah, that should be enough with Draconic. So, you would know this is a place where they'd put instructions for entrance. It's not meant for guests, it's meant for...
I think that might be a clue for how to get in here without setting off all the traps and stuff.
By putting weapons in the ground.
You just like doing holes.
Can I have my dagger back?
Sure.
I have a look around.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Look, you know. Oh, look, there's letters on the boulder. Has, you know, I'm looking for other marks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You notice there are, in some of the dirt and the rocks, there are scrapes along the ground. And then if there are scrapes on the walls at all, it's only on the first, 5-6 inches. Other than that, there's no more marks on the walls, but there's definitely a lot more on the ground. And it's not stabbing, it's dragging, usually. And it's just them, the whole trail of them with their weapons down.
Ag
whatever they're
weapons
carrying.
along the ground so they know we're here and they know we read the instructions.
Do we have to disarm ourselves?
No, we here to do business. Some aggressive negotiation.
This aggression will not stand, man. The scraping.
Mm-hmm.
If the rock is here, deeper in the cave is that way.
Mm-hmm.
Is the scraping going this way or that way?
It's less in the center, but mostly on the sides. So it's almost entirely on the sides, but the bottom has a little bit, because it's sand or dirt.
You mean is it going along our path or is it crossing some path?
So this is the cave so far. It's along both of the sides, not in the center.
Perhaps to avoid the traps, we need to stick close to the sides of the walls. AKA our weapons need to be close.
It's only 5 feet wide. It's not a large area to walk.
They are small individuals. No offense.
We weren't offended, but now we're thinking about it.
Does that boulder look like it can be rolled into the tunnel?
No, it's totally stuck on top and bottom. It was put there a while ago and then put in. It's mainly meant to be a light barrier at this point. But the rocks fall everyone dies above is meant to kill everything. But the marks of the weapons are not hip height. They're not like over here where their elbows would be. They're not above. So they're specifically on the ground.
I suggest we stay low and keep to the bottom corners of the hallway as best we can as we go.
How long does that trick that lets you see traps last?
Don't know.
It'll be like 10-15 minutes. It's a good
It
duration.
lasts 10 or 15 minutes. A good duration.
How long have we been in the cave already?
2-3 minutes.
Okay,
Not long.
so we've done.
Light.
Like,
He's handing you a dagger that's glowing. Oh, him.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Oh, that's right. You can
I was
cast
going
light
to
as
give
well.
it to one of you
I
so that you could carry the light around the
I
corner.
forgot that.
But
But
do you want it?
You can also cast light on the rocks or pebbles you find here.
I figure I might as well give you the light.
I am blind,
That's true.
so I will happily take light. Thank you. I have light. So, have we decided that we want to move forward? If so, how? Because there's instructions that we haven't fully deciphered.
I'm guessing that the kobolds crawl through here, but it just looks like dirt. And I'm not skilled at.
You do see footmarks in some of the sand spots. So they're not knees, they're feet.
We know that they're walking.
But it wasn't human neck height that the tripwire was.
But if we have scrape marks along the walls and instructions that might need ground or dirt or tool weapon or besiege, could it mean that we need to drag our weapons along through the dirt as representing nothing?
What weapons they normally have.
They normally have spears and little short swords. That's what I saw when I killed them last night.
So those would make noise scraping.
They would also be this tall to the kobolds.
So they'd be taller.
The spears are usually a little taller than the kobolds.
So in other
And if they're
words,
carrying them,
they need to drag the tips along the edges so it's not catching any of the traps. I think us just crawling along is probably a good call. You two probably don't need to crawl, though.
I'd go back and say.
I'll still duck down just in case there are any lower ones.
Good call.
Admitting that Dirk might possibly have a good idea.
He seems to have a pretty good idea.
I go ahead and get down on all fours, even though I'm short, and start to slowly crawl forward with the glowing dagger in front of me to light the way.
okay.
So we're all crawling.
The dagger does glow brightly. It is like a 10 to 15 radius good light.
So it's quite a ways.
It's good bright light. It is a good spell.
So it's something that won't get us spotted.
Yes, but kobolds can see in the night with no problems.
But they generally sleep during the day.
Right.
Okay, so
So you should be more worried about noise.
having the light would actually be good because it might A, blind them, and B, they're already sleeping.
So, stealth check.
Oh, okay.
Since you're leading the party.
Can I roll in here?
I saw that 4.
What is it? I didn't actually say
It
it.
was
I'll
a
take
four.
a 4 if it's a 4.
You can roll it. A
Wait,
roll.
can I? Okay, thank you.
In the box.
Get it in the dish.
Okay.
It's a 5. No, it's 15. I did better.
Do you have anything in stealth?
I have 5. Okay, I have 20. 20.
Very important difference.
Now I know.
You're a halfling. You're good at stealth.
I'm not good at perception, though.
Nope. So, you sneak along quietly. Not a problem. Who's third in order?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth as well. I'll assume it's for the back too.
7.
Hi.
7 plus 4 and 11.
Nice. So, following her guidance, you do well. You follow the same trap, or the same. You keep moving. Let me get the bullshit out of my throat.
Crawling down the river.
You have to be quiet. We do not want to wake the kobolds.
I'm
Oh, right.
just very quiet. Very, very
So
quiet.
many questions for you later.
Were you hurt as a child?
We might start there.
Okay, so on the map, this squiggly is the runes. This bright sparkle line is the oh shit trap. You guys crawl forward about 20-30 feet, which is considerable. And you would notice another tripwire. It's one higher up. It seems to pull on a rope that goes into the wall. And you guys easily go under it, because with your previous perception, I'll give you that much, plus you have the spell on. This one's not nearly as well hidden as the previous one.
They're getting sloppy with their work.
Okay.
You said it looks like a rope goes into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did that one look like a rope? Or did it look more...
The other one was a very fine metal wire.
Okay, so that's very different.
Mm-hmm. This one's like jute cord. So...
You got it on.
I pull up. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm leading this crowd. So, you find a main path forward and a smaller path to the right. The right one is about 5 feet high. The main one has a dipping point which gets to about 3.5 feet high.
So I turn back and whisper that we have to choose, and I think we should go through the lower of the two, but ask for everybody else's thoughts.
So you want us to go straight ahead?
So forward is wider, but shorter. And to the right, it's
Now,
thinner but tall.
So we can fit bugs straight. They can have it going down the road.
should we go separate directions? Should we split up?
No.
I did this wrong.
That usually isn't a very good idea.
We should die together.
This is the direction of the tunnel.
Dying together is the best way.
Are
That
you,
way there's no one to mourn.
are you cowering or are you cuddling? What are we doing here? You're cuddling.
I'd like to take a look at the intersection.
Mhm.
See if one way or the other shows more signs of traffic.
See, this is the difference between learned and
Yeah.
unlearned here.
He's a bard, he's heard stories. This is fitting.
It's
This
like
is bardic knowledge.
it's like how in an inn, the path into the kitchen, the floor is always the most worn.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
I think that's a 20? Or it's a 1?
That's a 20.
Yeah.
That's a
So
1.
this is a 1.
So,
I do not have tracking specifically, so that would default to what, perception?
survival, perception, something like that. Whatever you can convince me on.
Convincing.
Let's go with knowledge nature
I'm okay with that.
for 7.
7. So, it looks like they're about even worn. It looks like there's a bunch of traffic to both, oddly. There's more traffic to these two than there is to this main one. But you do notice there might be a curious smell over here, but you can't tell exactly what's going on.
Listen, do you smell that?
Can I roll for perception?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Oh, look at how much better I do when I roll on a good surface.
You both rolled a 2 and she rolled a 19. So you...
Did
So-
you just toot? I think that dog just tooted on me.
You smell really, really good.
They tooted, dog tooted.
Bad joke. Just go on.
Okay. So, you hear very lightly, there's a little bit of water trickle over here.
Okay.
There might be some sort of water over here.
Is it safe to assume nickleballs need water?
Life needs water, yes.
Okay. Yeah, they're monsters. I don't
Yeah.
know.
They cook things, so yes. They eat, they drink.
So then going toward the water might be a safe bet. I opt to start edging toward the side with water. I gotta let these guys know if there's water.
That sounds good to me.
We follow.
Yes, we follow.
Roll for self.
If you want to be sneaky, if not, you can trudge through. So,
I
I'd recommend stealth.
Stinky, you know, I just.
Stinky.
This dog is tooted, man, okay?
I
Like,
believe that is cocked.
No, it's an 8.
yeah, I would say.
20.
I would say. I'm going with 8. Which is still 13.
Cool. So, you sneak along that way. You...
I would like to also sneak.
Okay.
We're all sneaking, I think.
We all sneak here.
I am much less sneaky. I have a 10.
It's okay, I got your back.
Stealth.
I have a 21.
I have 12.
That will keep us
And
safe.
you are using my accent again.
Oh yeah!
So I think we should all practice our accents before our next
No, this is much better.
He is jack of all accents.
Shane maybe Jack.
Master
I do a good accent. It's just
You do a great accent, you just do all of them.
right. I can stick in one. It's just a matter of persistence and actually wanting to stick in it. In this instance, I'm not caring.
So, you start going that way, and you start to notice a growing smell.
Well, if that isn't completely relatable to real life right now.
Yeah.
Mario!
No, he's fine. Let him sleep.
On forever.
So,
He might be upstairs.
yeah.
I think I should let the door open for them.
Yeah. So, you guys go forward, and you find a few small holes about 6 inches wide diameter. And beneath these holes, you can hear the very light trickle of water. There seems to be a spring or source of water down there. On the far right, you do notice a larger hole, and there's something stuck in it. It looks like it might be a piece of leather or metal or something like that. It's hard to tell from here. But there is an odoriferous issue in this area. It smells like poo.
Oh. Have we stumbled into the sewage tank?
To the bathroom, I think.
It's efficient.
Is it the outhouse?
Could be worse.
We've made a bad choice.
It might not have had holes in the ground. So, just to be paranoid, do I see any traps in the latrine?
You scan the area. You follow suit. Nothing is trapping. There are no booby traps in the bathroom.
Are there any kobolds in the bathroom right now? Are there any kobolds in the bathroom right now, sir?
No. If they were, they wouldn't be asleep.
Yeah, rightly.
So, do we carefully navigate around openings in the water to see if there is a exit on the other side or if it's a dead end?
It's not droppings that's in the third hole that's larger, just so you know. There's a thing in the third hole of leather, metal, or something like that.
Okay, so we should look into their hole.
Yeah, it's not poop.
We look at the third hole.
You look into the third hole.
So we have our dagger, right? So we can see pretty clearly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking
Yeah,
behind
we
this,
still
making sure nothing's
So
coming.
I shine the dagger.
Okay. The dagger is dimmer than it was. It looks like it might start to flicker soon. So re-upping that would be a good idea before too long. But you take a look, and it seems to be a piece of leather armor. It might be a whole suit. You can't tell, but it's something crammed into the hole. It's definitely waterlogged at this point.
Is it something worth recovering?
There's a skill called appraise. To appraise if something's worth money.
Can I do that?
Rogues are good at it, but you can try.
Okay.
I have +1 in that.
So I just need to roll.
As a fighter, you know armor's always worth money.
Do I?
But you can roll.
Okay.
Oh, good thing.
Yeah, I roll one.
That one.
I will also look.
You're like, it's Iwi.
I got a 9 overall.
Cool. So,
Well, I wonder why they've got that stuffed in there. Engineering.
yeah, I like it. So, it seems to be blocking the waterway. Camp. It seems to be blocking the waterway. It was probably what they had, and it was strong to begin with. So, it's apparently still got form because it's holding back a lot of water.
As in, if we pull this out, this part of the cave would flood?
Would it flush?
It might flood, it might slowly build water back up. You're not sure, but it is slowing the water significantly. But the channel that exits that area for water is much more spacious than the water actually consumes. So they've slowed the water that was there. But we're not sure why. AKA, it's been like that for a few years.
Well,
You hear a kobold cough in the distance.
That's your
I look back behind us.
There's nobody trying to poop.
I'm recklessly still focused on the waterlogged leather and considering pulling it out.
that sounds like an excellent idea when we are in desperate need of a plan. I think we should currently plan to go that way. And leave the plug in the hole.
Fair. I forget, is it just elves or half elves that get secret doors sensing?
It's not happening.
Yeah, it's elves because they have keen senses. That's right.
I'm not even sure that's carried forward to this edition.
Your question
Maybe.
is my reckless desire to pull out the plug even stronger.
This is D&D. You are free to do what you care to.
So we shuffle around and we turn back, which now leaves Dirk in the lead. And I am still staring at the plug, contemplating, so.
You're the last one in the hole.
I know, I
You can
know,
grab it and
I
go.
am so tempted.
Dagger, please. Thank you.
You're now in the dark. They'd never see it. Anyways.
I proceed quietly and stealthily back to the fork. See what happens.
From a character perspective, Kango would be like, "What are you doing? That seems a foolish decision."
I cannot.
Actually, he's unwise. I wonder what it does.
So has everybody left the area? Has everybody followed Dirk? Or
So
What do you have for cantrips?
I think that too. It is only.
They're just wandering away along with the light.
Message, prestidigitation, and summon instrument.
Nice.
I'm a strong swimmer, so I'm prepared for this.
Mm-hmm.
This looks that. This
I always appreciate when people actually take swim.
left
I wanted to swim.
one.
I
Mhm.
felt like it was going to be handy. And now I'm right. So,
Oh, the puppies are being summoned.
so I am anxiously waiting to see what everyone else does and kind of hang back.
He whispered, do it. Anyways.
I don't know if he's in character.
Oh, yeah. He's unwise.
I really want to know what this thing does. Please just pull it out.
I totally reached out and pulled it out.
Strength check.
I mean, do I have to roll, right?
Yeah, you can either roll and add just your strength modifier, or if you have something like, there's sometimes strength related things in here.
I know there was one.
I would give you climb.
3. Okay.
I'll give you climb since it is grip.
Okay, so 11.
Okay.
Did I did my math? No, wait, I did my math wrong. 3, 6, 8, 11. So actually, I'm 14.
Nice. So you feel it budging. It doesn't quite pull out right away, but I assume you're stubborn.
I'm incredibly stubborn.
So you try again, and you get it wedged out this time. And water rushes, and it seems to increase the flow of water continually over time. It's got a ways to go before it overfloods the capacity of the pipe below, but it probably will overflow over the next hour
Okay. And
at increasing speeds.
I have no regrets. I'm a little disappointed. No regrets. How about this piece of material that I'm holding? Is it worth anything? Should I hang on to it or should I just ditch it?
It's completely waterlogged, and for how long it's been there, you can tell from the rust on the metal. It should be eroded away. Something's holding it together. Something's not right with it.
So it might be worth storing and putting around the list.
Some things holding it together. You know how bad it is.
Your... yeah. It's your size. It is short person sized.
What is it?
It's leather armor.
It's just leather armor.
Mm-hmm.
That's held together and blocked sewage pipe long enough for them to have a proper sewage system. Does it smell like
Yeah,
that?
that's what I was thinking.
Nope.
Because
It's at the
before
head
the
because
system.
it's before the system.
Okay. I decided to hang on to it for a while.
Okay.
I think we can follow Jared.
Hmm.
Should we tell him?
No, I'm still here.
Did you decide to hang back with us?
Yeah.
See what happens.
I'm just looking at stuff.
I cast light on the dagger again.
Good.
So, did you take 3 food and purify water?
Yeah.
Did.
So that just purifies food you already have. Food or water you already have.
Well, what else would you use it
Well, we
for?
have to start purifying somehow.
So if you already have food or water, or the food goes rancid, you'd cast that
Oh,
on
I
it.
see what you mean.
It doesn't create it.
Or I was thinking that it was if we like found food on somewhere, we could purify it and eat it.
Yeah, if you have extra spells, you can change those over a duration. So you can sit there and pray for like an hour and switch them.
Oh, okay.
So those aren't a real immediate use. So I'll allow you to reallocate those.
What he's saying is, purified food and water isn't really
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not immediately, but you guys can last an hour if you're hungry.
Would Cobalt be considered evil, or is that something separate?
You don't know for sure, but all the stories you hear definitely lead that way.
Well,
There's also detect magic.
as yeah,
Are snakes edible?
and detect evil.
Are weasels
There we
edible?
go. 3 different things. Sorry.
It would cleanse their pores. It would be a good detox for them.
Oh, they have wonderful skin then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I detect magic
Ah.
to see if what's holding the thingy together, possibly magic.
So, roll me. What knowledges do you have? Did you take any? Knowledge Arcana is very important. Also, spellcraft is important.
I got some of that.
Okay, roll that one for me.
Okay.
Because that's at least not garbage.
19.
Nice.
Yeah, I will.
So, that's enough with detect magic. You detect that this is a vest that now has magic to it. Apparently, it has some sort of water magic, maybe evocation of the school. You can't tell, but for some reason the water has only made it stronger over time and it's taken on the properties of such. So it has gifts to give and it's not cursed. So that's good.
This is better than the chainmail that we have. Your chainmail too, right?
It seems to be strong. You're not an armorer, but it should be good.
I tell you all that stuff.
You did give me out of your cookie to need honor.
Ah, bribery works. It's supple and would allow very good mobility.
I would like it, and I could put that on instead.
I hand him the soggy armor.
I wear the pipe clogging armor.
The armor of constipation.
Damn armor.
Damn armor. You wear the damn good armor. So, you put on the damn armor. DAM armor. I'm sorry, what was that?
I can hear him dripping.
Oh. I only heard the last
both
one.
the chainmail and the damn armor.
You can't wear both.
Okay, I was gonna. The new armor stops.
So, do we bother to hand the chainmail? Or do we just...
Chainmail's expensive.
So we hold on to the chainmail.
I would recommend selling it, because it's a lot of gold.
Stick it in the bag. I have a bag of some sort.
So chances are all your gold, the reason you're broke, is because you have chainmail.
We should see the sale.
It's like a making good weapon.
So the leather does not feel wet to you. It looks dark as if it was wet, and
These would be very gross.
yeah. So, being that you had such a good score on detecting magic, you notice, since it is a cleric spell, you can actually create water while wearing it.
Great.
So much like casting light, you can actually do the same and just create water and fill things or create it and just throw a water balloon, basically. But you don't have to worry about getting thirsty. There might be more to it, but that's all you get for free. So, moving forward, we have the damn armor.
I'm in the back line. I'm not waiting in the party anymore.
This guy
It's
is.
stinky.
I'm not even ahead of the sewage. The latrine.
They're not accurate, they're kobolds.
Oh.
They're like stormtroopers.
I just, never mind.
They all was Minnesota.
It makes that for sure. It just, gosh. Poor Heart's gonna have a job.
I lead us back to the fork in the road.
You go through Forkin Road. Congrats, you're at Forkin Road.
I take us back down the path we came, and then hand the dagger back so you can continue leading us forward.
Okay, so you're gonna put me back.
Mm-hmm.
The light is emanating about 5 feet. It's pretty dim.
So
And it's starting to flicker.
I recast the light onto the dagger.
We've been in the cave for about
30
30 minutes.
Roughly.
Okay.
So his relit is very bright.
Okay. So about 20 minutes, we can tell the water's rising.
Wait, does that mean that my travel detection is done?
Should be about empty.
Ah.
So,
So we have a few things to worry about. We have rising water, we have a traffic detection spells going off, and
do we need any drinks? So, I'll stop the video. But, what do you think so far, Shane?
So far, good. Not expecting the random accent thing to completely derail everything.
You could do a lot of them, just not a consistent one.